Hi, Karen Rao Carter here. It's Feng Shui Story Time. And this is where hopefully you can pick up some tips from a Feng Shui perspective and a healthy home perspective based on the stories from my clients in my consultations. Long time ago, I had a client, I did their home, and then they asked me, they bought another farm, an orchard, an apple ranch, how they say in Southern California, or an apple orchard. And he says, I liken myself as a gentleman farmer now. And so now I've got this land and I've got to bring these sad, like nobody's loved these trees in forever, avocado trees back to life because we're going to start making some money from our avocados. And I was like, okay. So we walked the perimeter of the property and you could tell where his property was and where the next guy's was, because there was green trees over there and not so happy trees on his side. And we were like, oh man, clearly these poor little dudes have been neglected. So I don't know if you know about Perelandra or anything like that, but feel free to look up Perelandra. And so we're looking at the the pixies and the sprites, and looking at the energy quality of plants, how you can play classical music and plants grow better, like the is it the Emoto? Oh, the guy's name with the slicing the water molecules. Oh my gosh, I'm rambling. Anyway, back to my story. So I told him, I said, go out and sing to your trees, talk to your trees, tell them what's about to happen here. And obviously where he's going to be turning on the water, hopefully, if he has the water in Southern California. And next thing you know, so just by the treating the trees as if they're a part of the conscious collective, and he's like, come on trees, you're going to be number one for me, or whatever he was saying to them. But he just walked. He goes, every morning I just walked and I talked to them. And I think it's something, don't hold me to the numbers, but the average per acre yield is like 2,000 pounds per harvest or whatever. And he was getting like 5,000 pounds. And I mean, if you saw these trees in the before, you'd be like, holy smokes, why are these other people doing the same thing? So he was blowing the doors off from a yield point of view. And everybody's like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, I don't know if you want to know, but I really have, like, I look at the living entity of my trees. I honor them. I talk to them. They're like my friends. I feel like the love back and forth from them. So he was really connecting in that way. Maybe you don't have a farm, you'll never own an orchard of avocados, but if you can take that translation to the stuff in your house, you've got to love it. You've got to nurture it. You've got to take care of it, because this house is supposed to be taking care of you. If there's leaks, if there's dripping pipes, the ill maintenance of the home is just weakening, kind of like his trees were when he bought the land. And we need you to, like, come on, house. I love you, house. You support me. I support you. I promise to take care of you. I'm going to spend the money on you because I know it's going to come back to me. Have that kind of mindset and watch what happens, okay? So you don't need a big bunch of acreage to do this tending to your environment. But just want to say, if you do have a farm, definitely off the charts yield with this guy and his avocados. Okay, so hopefully there's some links below for my books, and moveitwithkaren.com is a great way to get started with me. I look forward to hearing your tales and your stories and your comments and your successes in the section below. So subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch more stories. All right, take care.